All right, we are live. Hey, everybody, this is Keith Worsham, but you'll get to know me as Coach Keith. This is the live CodeBugz Tech Camp webinar. So, thanks for joining. We'll get started right here at 6:30. So, just hang out for a couple of minutes and we'll get started in a minute. We're just getting things up and running. And again, we will start right at 6:30. All right, everybody, and welcome to the CodeBugz Technology Camp live webinar. We're just going to get it started here in a minute. It's almost 6:30, so we're going to get started right then. So thank you for joining us, and we'll get started in a second, guys. All right, that's 6:30. Let's get started, guys. So, hey everyone, and welcome to the CodeBugz Technology Camp live webinar. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. I am your host, Keith Worsham, but you'll get to know me as Coach Keith. We're going to give you about 45 minutes of life-changing information here. So stick around with us until the end because we have a special offering for you. So let's get started. Here we are. So why are we here, guys? First, if you want to give your kids a head start in technology, then you are in the right place. If you want to get more comfortable using technology with guides so easy that kids can understand, then you are in the right place as well. These days, guys, we have incredible opportunities available to us just by being around in this technical age. I mean, we can Google, YouTube, Bing, Yahoo, any topic we want, and we can learn as much as we want about that topic right now. With technology so easy available to us and our youth, technology creates incredible opportunities for our youth as well. I mean, they literally have the world at their fingertips. Our kids are on our computers, iPhones, iPads, etc. They have apps that combine gaming with education. They have apps for just about any subject they can think of. Not only that, but their video game systems now have internet access and more technology packed into them than most of the desktops and laptops that we use every day. With so much technology available to our kids, we as parents, coaches, and teachers have to understand technology as well. We have to know what's out there and know how it's used so we can, one, protect our kids as they come across this information, but two, so we can just know technology ourselves for our comfort as well. How many times has one of your kids changed something on your phone that you couldn't get back into place? For example, a game background image is now your phone background image and you can't get it off. Things like that. We need to understand what our kids are doing and stay one step ahead of them if we can. So our kids can learn, discover, create right now. Why wait for the schools to teach technology to them? Actually, how many technical skills will the kids get in elementary, middle, or high school? They can start learning this right now. So you're going to help give your kids a head start in understanding technology to open incredible opportunities for them at much earlier ages than if we waited for them to learn technology, programming, design, things like that in school. Your lives are going to be changed as well. You're going to become more comfortable with all types of technology, maybe even keep up with your kids like we said before. Imagine you yourself being able to walk into a computer store and recognizing some of the hardware or software that's in a computer when it's time to buy one, or not even having to pay technical support because you can't open a file on your desktop or your laptop. So with that said, I'd like to introduce the CodeBugz Tech Camp. Now, I know we are all super busy, so in our session today, I'm going to give you about 45 minutes of valuable information that can jumpstart anybody's technical knowledge. So stay with me because, again, I have a special offer for you just for joining this webinar. While researching for the CodeBugz Tech Camp, I came across a series of talks called TED. It stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. You can search for it on YouTube, and you'll see that there are a bunch of kids already doing stuff like this. I first came across a video of a 12-year-old boy who owns and runs his own app development company. That's right, at 12 years old. He's also getting exposure to public speaking. Now, in the video, he talks about learning how to create an app, and that's an application on an iPhone, iPad, tablet, phone, things like that, mobile computing. So he talks about learning how to create that, and when he wanted to learn, there was really nowhere to go in order for him to learn those skills. So he basically taught himself, and his parents gave him access to the Apple development platform. He downloaded it, and next thing you know, he's creating apps and selling them. You can take a look at the entire video on the link at http://codebugz.com/kidsinAction, or it's out on YouTube as well. So let's think about this for a second. Before this young kid is a teenager, he's programming, learning how to run a company, and presenting his idea to a group of hundreds of people in front of this TEDx audience. How is his confidence going to be affected moving forward? I came across another video of a 13-year-old girl who started learning technology and animation at 8 years old. So at 8 years old, that's when she started. Right now, she's speaking in front of an audience as a teenager. You can take a look at her video as well at codebugz.com/kidsinAction, or it's out on YouTube as well. So this young lady is programming, animating, learning technology, and learning how to run a company, all when she's a young teenager. She started a nonprofit company as well. Now, in both of these cases, I'm sure there's some parental guidance involved. However, the point is, as a teenager, her fear of failure is already pretty much gone. She understands that she can do whatever she wants right now. So after watching these videos and others like it, I started thinking, man, these kids have huge advantages over their peers right now. Not only in technical skills, but overcoming the fear of failure at a very young age, speaking in front of an audience. And if you are anything like me, public speaking is still an issue for us as adults. These kids already believe, and most of all, they see that they can do anything they set their mind to doing. They are already on the right side of the digital divide. Other questions I asked myself were, why can't this be one of my kids? If so, who's going to teach them? What's going to happen when our kids have to compete against these kids in order to make a living when they get older? Now, notice I didn't say compete for a job. Chances are these kids will not have jobs. They will own and run companies. They are going to be the innovators and the entrepreneurs. That's one example of what being on the right side of the digital divide at an early age does for them. For anyone, for that matter. Now, I've mentioned the digital divide a couple of times now. The truth is, there is an ever-growing digital divide between those who have the skills to use technology and those who do not. Being on the wrong side of this divide can have very real disadvantages for our youth, for us, and our future and our kids' future as well. So what is the digital divide? Well, the digital divide is a term used to describe the difference between people who have the skills, knowledge, and abilities to use technology and those who do not. Now, I am extremely passionate about preparing my kids for a prosperous future. Technology will be a huge part in that preparation. For me, personally, CodeBugz is how I'm going to teach my kids about technology and give them that head start. For parents, digital literacy opens up a world of opportunity for our youth. And as we mentioned earlier, with that world of opportunity for our youth, we need to be aware as well. We need to know what's out there. We need to know what technology they are using. We need to know how to use it in case we need to block something, in case we need to track what they're doing. We need to understand technology. For our kids, from success now in school to success in the world later, equipping them with technical skills is one of the best investments we can make in our community. But we have to know that technology as well. That's why the CodeBugz Tech Camp is geared, one, to keep kids' attention, and also for adults in a manner that if a kid can understand it, then adults can understand it as well. Kids, having tech skills just makes you plain awesome. And it lets you create some really cool stuff that can help you buy lots of other cool stuff when you get older. So, what is CodeBugz? CodeBugz is a technology camp where we can build awesome tech skills to help defeat the digital divide. We turn the digital divide into a monster. So get ready to help defeat the digital divide monster by building awesome tech skills in technology introduction, programming, and design. The CodeBugz Tech Camp is our first learning tool to help defeat the digital divide monster. This is no ordinary tech camp. Actually, how many tech camps have you heard of before? Before now, anyway. CodeBugz gives us a head start in understanding what technology can do for us and our kids by digging into three areas: technology, introduction, programming, and design. We'll have fun along the way too. We have to keep it fun in order to keep the kids' attention and keep our attention as well. So here's what the CodeBugz Tech Camp gives you guys. The CodeBugz Tech Camp gives you technical videos where you can actually see the technology in action and have fun building your awesome tech skills. So for kids, the videos are each video is going to be between 5 and 10 minutes long, so we will not lose their attention along the way. For us adults, that 5 to 10 minute span is geared towards us being able to sit down with our kids and look at the videos or look at them on our own and have the kids watch them. So it's geared both for kids as well as adult. Again, the tech camp is designed to keep kids' attention and present the information in a manner so easy that if kids can understand it, adults can understand it as well. We're going to have weekly live technical digs in this same webinar format that you can attend from the comfort of your own computer screen at home or wherever you may be. So the technical digs are presented in the same webinar format. You can sit down. We're going to have them maybe on a Saturday, one day out of the week. We're going to try to find something consistent where we find the majority of the people can view. So we're going to have these live technical digs which are going to reinforce. They're going to cover topics to help reinforce what's learned in the video. Maybe there's a new video this week and we're going to have a dig to reinforce that video. And we're going to go over current technical news and technical happenings as well. So if you miss a live dig, again, in this webinar format, if you miss a live dig, you'll also have access to recorded playbacks as well. So you can watch them whenever you want. And there will also be weekly tech notes delivered to your email inbox to help build your awesomeness. So, as I mentioned before, guys, there are three areas where we will be digging for now. We need to build a strong technology foundation. So we'll first have an introduction to technology, where we will cover hardware, software, and operating systems. we will need to be able to tell computers what to do by way of programming code. So that's going to be our programming section. In the programming section, we're going to learn how to build web pages, learn how to build apps, applications for your iPhones, iPads, iPods, your Android devices as well. We're going to cover a bunch of stuff, learn how to program. We need to make stuff look cool, so there's going to be a design section as well. In the design section, we're going to cover things like colors, color combinations, pictures, go over some graphic software, and a little bit of animation. We're going to always add new content and features to the tech camp, to the videos, the digs. There's going to always be new content and features. So we're going to keep making those tech skills more awesome, or awesomer. Again, this is no ordinary tech camp. CodeBugz gives us a head start in understanding technology, programming, and design, and lets us have a little fun along the way. So, if you do want to get started giving your kids or yourself a technical head start, head on over to codebugz.com and click the sign up link on the first page. Now, as a special offer, just for being an early bird to the party and attending this webinar, you can enter the promo code EARLYBIRD and join for $99. So get in now and take advantage of that early bird special for just 99 bucks. If you are watching this webinar from Google+, the sign up link has been shared in the question and answer section to the side. So go ahead and just grab that link and hop on over and sign up for the tech camp. If you are watching this from the webinar, if you're watching this webinar from the CodeBugz site, then just click the link below this webinar or to the side. There are two places. Right below this webinar, you're going to see sign up for the CodeBugz Tech Camp, and then off to the side, you're going to see sign up for the CodeBugz Tech Camp. Hop on over and click on the link and sign up. Here's something else. To ease your mind about your purchase and to let you know how confident we are in the CodeBugz Tech Camp, I'm offering a 30-day, no questions asked, full money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied for any reason, just shoot me an email stating that you want your money back and it will be returned to you. No questions asked. So let's go ahead and take a look at an actual video. We're going to go inside CodeBugz Tech Camp for a second. We're going to look at an actual video. I'll pick one. What are computers? I like this one because it actually holds the attention of my 3-year-old son. So let's go ahead and take a look. Give me a second to set this up. All right, here we are, guys. Let's take a look at what are computers. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let's switch this, get you some sound here. That's not giving us sound either. All right, let's see. CodeBugz Tech Camp with Coach Keith. Technology Introduction. What are computers? Alright everybody, in our continued quest to develop awesome tech skills to defeat the digital divide monster, we'll need to know, well, one of the first things we'll need to know is, what are computers? Modern computers are general purpose devices that can be told to do stuff.
Computers have to be told exactly what to do.
That's right, Digbug. Computers have to be told exactly what to do. They can be told to solve problems and follow instructions. The instructions that computers follow can be either simple or complex.
Computers can be given simple instructions like, place a red circle in the center of the screen, and they will do it.
Computers can also be given complex instructions like, how many key combinations does 128-bit encryption have? And the computer will let us know that there are more than 300 decillion key combinations in 128-bit encryption. Some computers can be told to solve math problems. Some computers can hold instructions like when to wake you up in the morning.
Hey alarm clock, wake me up at 5:30 a.m. so I can get to work.
When we talk about PCs, or personal computers, we normally think about laptops, desktops, or tablet computers. Is that it? Not at all. Computers are everywhere and in almost everything we use today, from our cameras to our PlayStations, watches, cash registers. They even have glasses nowadays that have computers in them. So back to PCs. There are different types of PCs or computers that we use. There are computers that run Windows systems. There are Apple computers, or Macs for short. Macs also include your iPad, iPhone, and iPod. This is the CodeBugz Tech Camp.
All right,
with Coach Keith. Technology Introduction. What are computers? All right, everybody. In our continued quest to develop awesome tech skills to defeat the digital divide monster, we'll need to know, well, one of the first things we'll need to know is, what are computers? Modern computers are general purpose devices that can be told to do stuff.
Computers have to be told exactly what to do.
That's right, Digbug. Computers have to be told exactly what to do. They can be told to solve problems and follow instructions. The instructions that computers follow can be either simple or complex.
Computers can be given simple instructions like, place a red circle in the center of the screen, and they will do it.
Computers can also be given complex instructions like, how many key combinations does 128-bit encryption have? And the computer will let us know that there are more than 300 decillion key combinations in 128-bit encryption. Some computers can be told to solve math problems. Some computers can hold instructions like when to wake you up in the morning.
Hey alarm clock, wake me up at 5:30 a.m. so I can get to work.
When we talk about PCs, on personal computers, we normally think about laptops, desktops, or tablet computers. Is that it? Not at all. Computers are everywhere and in almost everything we use today, from our cameras to our PlayStations, watches, cash registers. They even have glasses nowadays that have computers in them. So back to PCs. There are different types of PCs or computers that we use. There are computers that run Windows systems. There are Apple computers, or Macs for short. Macs also include your iPad, iPhone, and iPod. Here's something else. There are Linux computers. Linux is a computer system based on free and open software. It is used to power your Android devices, which includes your Samsung Galaxy phones and your Samsung Nexus phones. New computers are always being developed.
This is actually a computer-driven car. The future is here.
Alright guys, thank you for helping us defeat the digital divide monster. Keep building those awesome tech skills. Alright everybody, that was What Are Computers? An actual video from the CodeBugz Tech Camp. So hope you guys liked it. That is, again, an example of the types of information that we are going to be presenting in the CodeBugz Tech Camp. We're going to have information designed in a kid-friendly format to keep their attention, but also packed with enough information that adults are going to learn as well. So let's get back to our session. All right, here we are. All right, so let's keep it moving, guys. Don't want to keep you here longer than we have to. I know everybody is busy. So as a part of the camp, we also have, we mentioned our weekly live technical digs. So in these technical digs, we are going to reinforce what's presented in the videos on a weekly basis, as well as visit or learn new technical information, technical happenings, or news. Go over news. It may not be a learning session. It may just be going over news, or we're talking about what any of the campers have learned this week in technology. But what I have here, let's take a quick look at a video that I created. This video is of one of our 11-year-old CodeBug campers, Andrew. He's learning programming basics in he learned programming basics in one of the technical digs. So I created a video to kind of summarize what he learned. He's going through 3 of these digs so far. So, he's picking stuff up. So give me a second to get this set up and we'll take a look. Set this up here. All right. And let's go.
Hello, everybody. You're listening to CodeBugz.
Hey everyone, and welcome to session 3 of the CodeBugz video series. Now, we're still digging into Scratch, using it to teach us programming. In this session, Andrew is going to show us what he learned about events, sensing, and program control using the Scratch blocks. Oh, by the way, if you want to give your young programmer a technical head start, hop on over to CodeBugz.com and sign up for the CodeBugz Tech Camp. All right, let's let Andrew tell us a little more about Scratch.
Scratch is developed by the Lifelong Kindergarten Group at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology Media Lab. Millions of kids around the world are learning to code with Scratch. Let's start digging. Hi everybody, this is Andrew with another video.
So, what do you have for us, buddy?
Today I made a game called Knight's Chase. The game is supposed to be really fun. It's about a knight who is afraid of ghosts, and a ghost comes into his castle and he freaks out and runs around.
Ghosts and knights running around. Sounds fun.
And the ghost is trying to touch him. So in the game you are the ghost and you're trying to touch him at least 3 times for him to vanish.
Okay, got it. What about the knights?
The knight moves around by using movement tools and bouncing off the edge of the screen inside a forever loop. The knight had to sense if he was touched by the ghost. If he was touched by the ghost, he would be pixelated by 34%, which is why it takes 3 touches for him to disappear.
This ghost of yours must be pretty fast and strong to hit a knight 3 times. How does he do it?
The ghost, alright, when you first start the game, you do not see the ghost because the ghost is hidden in the middle of the screen. After 3 seconds, the ghost shows itself and follows the mouse pointer. Each time you touch the knight, you will hear a loud pop. The pop means that you've touched the knight. You want to touch the knight at least 3 times to win the game.
Very nice. Now, for my favorite part, let's see inside.
So inside the game, I used a lot of events to start the whole thing. So the ghost, as you see, we used the hide before everything, and then we went to the X0 and the Y0. An X0 and a Y0 will be right in the middle, right around this area, right around that area. And we waited 3 seconds before we made it show itself.
Wait, why is the hide outside of the forever?
Alright guys, I'm not going to show the entire video, but you get the idea. So let's think about this for a second. What's happening with this little CodeBugz camper? 1, he's learning how to program. 2, he's getting speaking experience by sitting down and talking about what he's learning, which is reinforcing what he's learning as well. So this is an example of just one of the technology digs. Let's get back to the presentation. So the technology digs, again, they're going to be in the live webinar format like we have now, and you're going to have recorded playbacks of the digs so you can watch them whenever you want. And the digs, again, are going to reinforce what's learned in the video. Perhaps there's a new video this week and we want to have a dig based on that video. Or perhaps we just want to talk, perhaps there's a topic, there's a virus or something coming around and we want to talk about that virus, or something that's happened. So again, you never know what's going to happen in the digs. There is no real set plan for it. We're just going to get in and start learning. So again, we're going to build those awesome tech skills, both for kids as well as anybody who wants to get a technical head start. So let's get back into it. Now, how many tech camps have you heard of, or how many camps have you seen? Let's get back here. All right. Now, I've seen engineering camps, Lego camps, math camps, etc. They're pretty expensive. I've seen engineering camps for as much as $1,200 just for a summer, or for a week of Lego camp. I've seen those go for about $200 for a week-long session. So again, camps can be pretty expensive, engineering camps and technical camps that I have seen. So there's also a lot of free programming organizations and free open online courses available. However, that information is spread around. You'll spend a lot of time searching for that information. So you can definitely spend your time performing endless searches for tech camps, youth program. Think about our areas, right? You can search for one, for tech camps; two, search for youth programming or design or hardware, software. Where do you start, right? You can spend endless searches searching for that information, endless time searching for that information. Or you can join the CodeBugz Tech Camp for just $99 and have the comfort of knowing that your host, that's me, is teaching his own kids from the same information all in one place. I'm not only teaching my kids, but I'm learning myself as well. I've been in technology now for about 20 years. So even with that long, I am still always learning. So again, all of this is in one place. You don't have to spend endless time searching around, and have the comfort of knowing, the secureness of knowing that your host is teaching his kids from the same information. So I'm going to stop now for a quick Q&A section. I'm going to see if there are any questions. If you have a question, there is a Q&A section. If you are on watching this from Google Plus, there is a Q&A section on the side of the webinar. Just type in your question and we'll work on answering those. If you are watching this from the CodeBugz website, just leave a comment right below the webinar and we'll get your question answered. So I'm going to pause for a couple of minutes to see if we have any questions. And actually, I'll finish showing the CodeBugz video while we wait. All right, everyone, we are back and actually don't have any questions in this session. So, what I will do, I will bring up a question in our last session, in our last live webinar. We had a pretty interesting question. So, and let's take a look at it. The question was, how long is the camp, or how many sessions are included in the discounted or even in the normal rate? So, that was a good question. So there is no time limit to the camp. And we will always add new content, so you can access the information whenever you want. So the one-time payment gets you everything. So I wanted to point out, guys, that this is a one-time payment of $99, right? If you saw in the videos, the camp is going to be $149. So you can enter your promo code earlybird and get in for 99 bucks. All right, so let's keep moving, guys. So get ready to help defeat the digital divide monster by building awesome tech skills in technology introduction, programming, and design. The CodeBugz website, codebugz.com, is our community headquarters where you will be able to find updates, newsletters, blog postings, and a bunch of other resources. Most of all, you'll find CodeBugz Tech Camp sign up information. And remember, if you want to join, click the link below the webinar if you are on the CodeBugz site, or to the side. If you're on Google, if you are watching this from Google Plus, there's a link right in the Q&A section. Grab that link, go ahead over and sign up. You can enter the promo code earlybird and get in now and take advantage of our early bird special for 99 bucks. One more time, I am so confident in the value that the CodeBugz Tech Camp is going to provide that I'm offering a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. If for any reason at all you're not satisfied with the camp, just shoot me an email and I will refund your money. No questions asked. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for taking valuable time out of your evening to see what the CodeBugz Tech Camp is all about. I look forward to seeing you in the camp. Get ready to help defeat the digital divide monster by building awesome tech skills. I'll see you later, guys, and stay cool. Let's take one more look at that video. I think I had the sound off last time. That's how you know this thing is live. Oh, you can see the video on codebugz.com/kidsinAction as well.
Thanks for listening to CodeBugz. He really does have fun doing this.
We had to move the screen. We had to move. Wait, I'm sorry. The goat.
I should play the game. Right here.
Thank you.
All right, everybody.
See right there. Forever. They'll go on and on and on. You'll have the mouse pointer. This thing right here. And this and the ghost will follow this everywhere you go. So that's all I have, and I hope you enjoy the game. Thank you.
All right, everybody. That's it for session 3. Thanks for watching. And again, if you want to give your little programmer a head start in technology and help us defeat the digital divide monster by building awesome tech skills in technology introduction, programming, as well as design, hop on over to codebugz.com and join the CodeBugz Tech Camp. Until next time, let's keep digging.
Thanks for listening to CodeBugz. He really does have fun doing this.
We had to move the screen. We had to move. Wait, Wait, I'm sorry. The ghost. The ghost, every time you play the game, the ghost starts hidden in the middle of the screen. I'm gonna play the game for you guys now. Bang. Haha. Got you. Oh yeah, I win. Bang, 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 I win.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this session of the live CodeBugz Technology Camp webinar. Thank you for joining. Again, taking valuable time out of your evening to join us and check us out and see what we're all about. So join up and we will see you later, guys. Thanks again for joining.